must be Pyqs only on plane mirror. It's on plane mirror. Yes, beat Vita for a few minutes, sir, so that maximum candidate can get benefit. Oh my God. Now is it fine, bacha? SR01, is it fine now? SR01, my audio video both are clear. SR01, anyone respond me? Those who watching? Okay, fine. The frequency only depends on source. Frequency independent, independent on medium. So there is no comment in beta frequencies, right? Yesterday beta I gave here. Today also I repeated these questions. Lambda beta for medium. What we can write? Lambda of air upon mu. So answer beta wavelength decreases in a bacha. SR01 answer decreases in air. SR01 answer decreases in air. Option America is correct only. Yes, SR01. SR01 America is correct answer only beta. Okay. Have a look beta next question. Hmm. Beta J advance 1983. Yes, I'll do beta all question in increasing order. So this is what my dear J advance beta G. This is 1983. Okay, what question says bacha? A light of a frequency. What's the questions? A light of frequency 5 into 10 to the power 14 hertz enters into enters medium enters a medium of refractive index mu, which is equals to 1.5. It's a bit of question, fill in the blanks, right? 1.5. In the medium, the velocity of light wave and its wavelength. Students, in medium, velocity of velocity of beta c light wave first and second beta wavelength in medium. This is the question that which we have to find. So now beta, everyone here who is watching me, beta, I'm very happy to see my dear. What's solution? So now beta, option first here. What beta we used to find velocity of light wave in medium. Velocity of light wave in beta what you can say medium here. So simply you can write beta. I hope all of you remember beta velocity of medium is what? It's what you can say c by mu. C is nothing beta. It's the speed of light here. So you can say my dear 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. And mu beta what? 1.5 here. So we can write beta this is 30 by 15 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Cancel beta. So velocity of medium we can write 2 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Right. Okay. Uh, Next beta party. This is the first part of this question beta. Second part we wish to find beta lambda of medium. Lambda of medium. Okay. So lambda beta, how can you find here? This is beta. In the general form, we are using C by what? You can say C by mu. But here already beta velocity of medium we have. So simple you can write beta velocity of medium upon beta frequency. This which is mentioned over here. So lambda of m beta gives to medium. How much? 2 into 10 to the power 8. F beta party 5 into 10 to the power 14. Beta will goes up here. So you can say what? Minus na beta. Uh, minus 6. Now it's a minus 6 here, 2 by 5. So you can say 2 by 5 beta 0.4. Yes, beta. 4 beta, you can say 4 into 10 to the power minus 7 beta. This is answer beta for this particular question beta. Question beta asking about the advanced 1983. Beta in the question frequency is mentioned with the refractive index also mentioned in this questions. You wish to find velocity of light wave in medium and wavelength of light wave in medium. Hari Krishna Adit beta. I'm very happy to see my dear. How are you? You got it there. Already I discussed, I can say one question, two questions here. Right. This was beta previous session. Okay. The next question. Question number beta next. Beta this question again asked beta. I can say 1985. 1985. Acha. Okay. So this is beta is J advance 1985 beta. This is 2 marks questions. Okay. So what question bacha? I'm writing question here bacha. This is live in class. Uh, Monochromatic beam of light. A mono, a monochromatic beam of light. Beam, a monochromatic beam of light of wavelength of wavelength 6000 angstrom in vacuum. In vacuum. Oh, in vacuum. Okay, fine. Enters a medium. Enters a medium of refractive index mu, which is equals to 1.5, which is equals to my dear 1.5. In the medium, in the medium, find first beta wavelength and second beta frequency. We have to find two things with party for these questions, right? So be attentive, everyone. Solution part here. So what's the solution with party? Lambda of medium air. Simply we can write lambda of air upon mu beta. Lambda air mentioned which how much? 6000 upon 1.5 air. Cancel. So lambda of medium we can write beta what? This is 4000 in angstrom. 4000 robot in angstrom air. So beta you know frequency they are asking for medium air. Frequency forever remains constant. Frequency forever remains constant here. So this is first part. Frequency what? Independent on medium. Correct bacha. Correct beta Advik. So frequency what you can say? This is what? Lambda of medium. V by F na beta. F is what you can say? V by F beta. The velocity of medium upon what you can say? Lambda is medium here. Okay. So here party simply no right here medium because it's independent of medium party. So simply we can write here F is equals to what? C upon lambda. Lambda in the air, keep in your mind. It's independent of medium So C is what? 3 into 10 to the power 8. This is what? 6 into 10 to the power beta minus 7 here. Angstrom converted. 3 to the 6 here. So what you can say? 1 by 2 into 10 to the power beta what? You can say 8 plus 7 here. 15. Now beta 1 by 2.5 here. What you can see, my dear? This is what? Basically 0.5. This is beta 0.5 here. So you can write 5 into 10 to the power 14 hertz. 5 into what beta? 10 to the power 14 hertz. Okay. Correct, Advik. Correct beta. I can say SR01 not look like active here. I can see today class you are active only. Okay, fine. Very good, Bacha. Now, beta, I'm going to do the next questions. I'm going to do Bacha about the next questions. Sir. This question asks Beta 1997 JE advanced. Bacha JE advanced 1997. Beta 2 marks questions here. 2 marks question here. Okay. So what's question beta? Note down question with me, everyone. Uh, light of wavelength. Uh, light of wavelength 6,000 angstrom. 6,000 angstrom in air enters a medium with a refractive index mu, which is equals to 1.5. Inside the medium, inside the medium, its frequency, is, beta, you have to answer in hertz. It's a fill in the blank, and its wavelength. And its wavelength, beta G in angstrom. Answer me first, beta. Anyone from all of you? Anyone from all of you? Just answer me this question. Beta. Mistake 1. Beta G. Given data. Wavelength is 6,000 angstrom. Mu beta G 1.5. Mu beta G 1.5. Okay, you have to find inside the frequency. Frequency is no need to worry here. Frequency independent on medium bacha. So simply get right. Frequency is what? What is molar beta frequency here? You can use here. V is equals to beta lambda f. F beta what you can say? V upon lambda. So this is what C by lambda beta. Simple here. C beta already we know it's the speed of light 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So this is 3 into 10 to the power 8 per second. Wavelength mentioned here 6,000. So this is the frequency beta 1 by 2. 1 by 2 bacha, and this is what you can say will go upper. So 10 to the power plus 5. 1 by 5 bacha. So frequency beta what you can say 5 into 10 to the power 4 hertz. What, my dear? 5 into what? 10 to the power 4 hertz. Okay, fine. Now, bacha, we have to find your wavelength. Same question, bacha, party. So, what's answer would I get right over here? 5 into 10 to the power 4 hertz. Now, beta, second point. But now I'm going to say, my dear, listen carefully, everyone. Beta, now, bacha, see, this is lambda beta for medium air. So, what we can say, lambda of air upon mu bacha party. So lambda air beta mentioned 6,000, mu beta 1.5 decimal error. So lambda of medium beta, this is 4,000 angstrom. Yes, beta. So this is the question here which we have done. Now beta ji, move next question here. After this beta, what is the first question which I wanted to discuss? That is one question came. Yes. J beta 2000. It's beta screening questions. J beta J 2000. It's a screening question. बच्चा. Okay. Beta got this earlier. Those who joined, those who were seeing physics one. Now, बच्चा. So this is beta JE advanced 200 beta. Beta, it's a screening question there. Right. Okay. Now, beta, what's the question here? Just we'll go through this. Note down with me, everyone here. A point source of light B is placed at a distance L at a distance L in front in front of the in front of the center in front of the center of a mirror of width mirror width D mirror width D hung vertically hung vertically on a wall. A man walks in in front in front of the in front of the mirror along along a line along a line parallel parallel to the mirror parallel to the mirror at a distance at a distance 2L from it 12 from it as shown in the figure 12 from it as shown in figure. The greatest the greatest distance the greatest distance over the greatest distance over which he can see the image of the light source of the beta light source in the mirror is okay. Beta, this is statement of this question, my dear. Okay, beta. Now I'm writing options here. Then I'll draw diagram. Beta, this is d by 2, d 2d, and beta g 3d. Right? Okay, fine. But as the diagram here, you can draw. Student, this is the mirror, right? Student, I can say screen till here only. Yes, beta in front of this here. You can take this is the screen. Yes, beta. Now, students at midpoint, L distance. This is the plane mirror, my dear. This is the plane mirror. This beta I can take a point B. In this it also mentions street, so I'm writing here this is L distance. And this is the midpoint beta, so you can write entire distance length of the mirror is G. So here students I'm writing basically D by 2. This is what? D by 2. Okay, fine. Now beta one more information is there here. This distance you can say this distance from here means mirror distance to screen on which man is walking. You can take example as Srikar is walking. You can take example what Srikar is walking. Now beta, this is you can take beta. It's a 12. This is what this is a questionnaire diagram which I draw. Now beta G be attentive on class only. Now beta I can say as I say today how to form image or image plotting concept beta I can apply over here. So beta just let us suppose you are incidenting ray coming from source only. This is source, my dear. So ray basically what falls on the bottom of the mirror, and finally, beta, you can say this ray will goes what here only, beta, right? Okay, uh, okay, SR01, SR01 beta, wait beta ji, I'll see beta, SR01. Now beta, so now beta, here I'm going to apply a law of reflection. So beta, this angle here, I'm considering theta. This angle beta, I'm considering theta. Okay. Wait, SR01. Okay, yes, Advik beta, wait, beta. Now, this is theta beta. So, according to law of reflection, you can say beta, this is also theta. This is what? You can say beta party theta. We don't know what is this distance here. So, let us suppose this is what by. So, beta, first I'll apply here one time law of reflection for this triangle. Let us suppose this is B beta. I'm calling this is point A, this is point C. So beta, first I'll make a diagram for I can see triangle ABC. For triangle A, B, and C, which are. So this is A, this is B, this is C. This is a theta beta. So you know, this is what my dear. This is what my dear. You can see this is what L. Now beta, and this is what all of you can see from geometry. It's D by 2. It's what? D by 2. Simple, you can write with tan theta from this triangle. So you can write tan theta perpendicular by base means what you can say D by 12. See equation number 1. See beta equations number 1. Okay, that's it. Now here I'm going to again apply like I'll use beta this triangle. You can say C D and this is what E. Beta I'll use here this triangle which this is what my dear. This is what basically C D and E. So this is what remains, you can say theta. This is what you can write by. So what about tan theta here? This is by bacha, right? And what's the entire beta? This is L here. So this remaining you can say the beta L here because this entire length is what? Basically 12 bacha body. So you can write over here. This is what 12. So tan theta beta from this triangle here. Tan theta from this triangle. What you can say tan theta beta c from this triangle you can write this is by 12. What was the body you can say? By 12. Okay. Now beta I can say these two are theta. Let us say this is what equation number 2 bacha. Just equate student equation number 1 and 2. Student, you have to equate equation number 1 and 2. Then you will get here one relation. But I'll use this part only. So what beta you can say this is after equating these two tan theta bacha, d by 12 is equals to by 12. You can say kubas. So you can say finally by is equals to d. Right. By is equals to d. So beta you got here. I can say beta this value only. By is equals to d. And you know your this is what? Basically beta what? How much? Beta what? Tell me. This is really what? D by 2. So this is d and this is what beta c. My dear student. You can say this is d and this is what? D by 2 beta. How much? 3d by 2. So 3d by 2 beta bottom part and 3d by 2 upper part here. So I can say what we have to find greatest distance over which he can see the image, the light source in mirror. So this is what beta 3d by 2 plus 3d by 2 beta. So this is what you can say 3d here. So what's the option with the party? You can say option C is correct. Option with the party D is correct. Huh? Yes. Yes, beta. Till now, eh, I hear beta. SR01, I'll not discuss anything, right? Mhm. Okay, beta. Now, yeah. So, beta, it's a good question here. J advanced 200, beta. I think 2000. Right now. Okay, beta. Next question here. J advanced, beta. That is next question, beta. 2002. Supplementary. Okay. Now, beta. This is JE. Again, beta. Advanced 2002. Supplementary. Right. Everyone there, just let's note down. Question with me, everyone. Everyone there, note down question with me only. Okay. Come as a party. Uh, so beta, what's question here? Two plane mirror. Student, two plane mirror. Two plane mirrors. This is what A and B are aligned. Aligned parallel. Parallel to each parallel to each other as as shown as shown in the figure. A light ray is a light ray is incident at an angle 30 degree at a point at a point just inside one end of the plane of incidence, the plane of incidence coincides coincides with the plane of the figure. The maximum number the maximum number of times the ray undergoes reflections reflections. This is the main point beta, including the first one, including the first one before it emerges before it emerges out is okay. So beta, this is option 28, 30, 32, 34. There is diagram beta. There are two plane parallel mirrors. Yes, beta G. This is what, my dear, 0.2 meter. You can take beta. This is mirror A, B. This is mirror A. Right. Now, students, this point is mentioned. There is a ray falling, student, which is equals to 30 degree. Okay. This length beta mentioned, student, 2 root 3 meter. This is beta. Just have a look once again at everyone these questions. Read. Try to fit, try to think about questions beta. It's not tough at all. It's not a tough at all, bacha. But yes, I can say it's thinkful. Yeah, you can't answer these questions directly. You have to think, then you can answer me. Okay, answer me, beta. Anyone? No. Okay, now I'm going to do this question here. Look carefully. Uh, beta, see, this is 30 degree. No, according to law of reflection, what you can say, beta, this is what remains 30 degree. This is what remains 30 degree. Okay, you can take which any points, sir. I think answer is B. Okay, okay, beta. This what? Wait, yeah, wait and watch my solution. You can see, beta, this is what point O. This is point P. This is point R. So this much distance double. I can say what? For first reflection. For better the first reflection here. So I'll make it this triangle outside for I can say more clarity. Correct, correct, correct. Correct, beta. SR01. Correct, beta. SR01. Yeah, so this is beta. You can say P. This is R. This is O. This angle you can write beta as 30 degree. So you can say bacha tan 30 degree. It's a perpendicular here. So you can write what? R P upon which is point 2 mention here this distance. Upon the chapati point 2. Tan 30 1 by root 3. Now beta what you can see tan 30 which is equals to 1 by root 3. So this is what you can say RP upon point 2. So which finally you can write here RP is equals to beta point 2 by root 3. Point 2 by root 3. Now beta what's the question? Maximum I can say beta maximum number of times of reflection. So beta this is the formula here for number of reflection. Number of reflections beta. This is what total length of mirror. Student, this is total length of mirror. Upon which, upon beta, what we can say? Upon beta, you can say distance travel in one reflection. Distance traveled in one reflection. So beta, what is total distance of a mirror? Beta, this is what 2 root 3. Beta, distance travel is how much? Point 2 into root 3 beta. So this is 20 beta 10. So beta answer is what? 30 here. Correct here. Correct beta 30 here. Correct beta 30 here. Okay. Now it's a party. Just move here next questions. Yes. Okay. So I can say SR01 and Advik beta, both of you. Beta, you applied same approach to do this question or something different? हाँ बेटा Advik SR01. Advik, tell beta, your approach remains same or something different? Okay. हाँ बेटा next question here. Next question बच्चा जी that is again here JE20. I can see beta this is the year in which JE asked beta there are two questions here. Yes beta. JE asked beta ji there are two questions based on I can say same concept only. Right. So beta we have to solve all the questions here. Okay. So beta first same only. Okay. Good. Good. Good Adik beta. Good Adik beta. Okay. Next question here. This is beta JEE advanced 2002 beta. Yes. So beta just note down question with me here and observer. An observer can see through a pinhole, through a pinhole, the end, top end of a thin rod, of a thin rod of height h placed as shown in the figure. The the weaker height 3h and its radius and its radius h and its radius h when when the beaker beaker is filled with a liquid up to a height 2h up to a height 2h he he can see he can see the lower end of rod. Then the refractive refractive index of the liquid is. Yes, beta. Now I'm giving you options. The option first, pi by 2, pi by root 2, 3 by 2, and last one, 3 by 2. Okay, there is diagram also mentioned with the part. So I want you to draw. Yes, beta. Okay. Uh, so beta, in this take a weaker. This height is what was mentioned. This is 3h, my dear. This is 3h, right? Beta, I can say at the height 2h, there is a water filled. This is, yes, beta. There is a, beta, I can say a rod, and this rod which says what you can take. This height is mentioned. This height is mentioned, which is equals to h. Beta, this is also mentioned here. 2h is the base of the container. Right. Beta, there is a pinhole. There is beta is a pinhole. Right. There is pinhole here somewhere. You can take. So, chill beta. till now this is 2h. Yes, perfect. So this is, man can easily see. Man, I can say rod. You can easily see upper part of the rod. You can easily see which this is upper part of the rod. You can see this observe eyes of observer. This is what eyes of observer. Okay, fine. Now, bacha. So this is the information, the questions here. Further, beta, we have to find everything here. There is little. I can see only geometry. There, bacha, I can see only geometry here. You can try, bacha, for a few seconds. Okay, fine. Students, should I solve? Students, should I solve these questions? Or you wanted to try these questions? Tell me first. Okay. Now, beta, I'm going to solve these questions here. Listen carefully. Uh, Sir, I think A. Okay, Adi, bacha, I don't know. Uh, yes, okay, okay. Listen here. Bacha party, I can see there is a pinhole. There is a pinhole, bacha. There is a little diagram. You can see, bacha, water till here filled. Right, water till here filled. Okay. So, bacha, I'll make you this diagram here, please, so that I can solve easily these questions. Yes, sir. This is height, which is how much mentioned? 3h. Okay. I can say water up to filled. This is the condition. Yes, this is the condition, bacha. So you can take in consideration, bacha, this condition. Yes, this height beta. What is geometry beta for this question? Yeah. So be careful. This is what, my dear? 2h. Now beta ji, this is what remains 2h. Right now? Okay. This entire length beta of the container. This is what? 3h. So this is 2h here. So you can see easily. This length h. Somewhere beta there is a pinhole. There is observer here. Okay, fine. Then beta what you can say carefully. Listen, just I can say that this question is good here to discuss. This is remains h, my dear. Right. So we can see carefully that this is h. So this distance is what? Remains h only. This distance is what? Remains h only, right? So which I can see simply here from here onwards. Because man wants to what? Man wants to see it. I can see rod, I can see bottom part. So bottom part, how they can see here? How can they say? They can see students like this. If ray will come over here, but ray what got deviated, and then you can say in a relative ray will goes like this, but because this observer want to see bottom part of this, I can say rod. So but for this condition here, just draw one normal from here. So beta what you can say, this entire length beta h only. So this is h beta, this is h beta. So you can write here this angle is what, how much? 45 degree. This angle beta what you can see, 45 degree. Okay, this is 45 degree beta. Now onwards beta I can say This angle is what? It remains 45 degrees. So beta I can write here from you will draw normal. So this is what remains 45 degrees. Okay. Let us suppose beta you can take you don't know what this angle. You can take this one, this is what? Theta. If this is theta beta, so you can write here. This angle is what? Also theta. This angle is also what theta. As I will do with a normal here. So this is h bacha. This is what 2h. This is h. This is 2h. So just make here one more triangle in terms of theta. In terms of theta, right? So this is students. You can say 2h. This is what 2h. Okay, and this is h here. So you can write this is root 5h. So this is the theta here. So we'll get easily from here bacha, sine theta. You can write sine theta is nothing but 1 by, correct? Huh? 1 by root 5. This is what 1 by root 5. Basically, we are interested to find what is the refractive index of so that man can see bottom part. So beta here you can apply at once law of refraction. Student here you have to apply once here law of refraction. Beta here to here. So beta, what is law of reflection here? Or you can say you have to use beta concept of Snell's law. This is what n1 sine I is equals to n2 sine R. n1 bacha 1 year. Sine I beta what we can say 1 by root 2. N2 year we wish to find. Sine R yeah, we got it 1 by root 5. So n2 beta g you can write 5 by 2. N2 beta, what you can write? 5 by 2. So answer beta Bombay, not I can say bacha but America. Bombay is the correct answer, my dear. Advik. Yes, beta. Yes, Arjun. Bombay is correct answer, bacha party. So it's a good question here to discuss. Okay. Next year, I can say, as I see, uh, today I arranged only the question which is directly based on plate meter. Right. So, better, I have one more. Yes, I have two questions based on what I can say. Please be there. So, now, bacha, next question. Have a look. Advanced 2013. Now, students, next questions. This is what? JEE Advanced bacha 2013. Right. Test yourself, bacha party. It's highly required. A ray of light, a ray of light traveling a ray of light traveling in the direction 1 by 2 I cap root 3 j cap is incident on a plane mirror after reflection. It travels after reflection. It travels along along the direction along the direction 1 by root 2 I cap minus root 3 j cap. The angle of good beta Adi picture. The angle of incidence. The angle of incidence is beta option first here. Beta z 30 degree, 60 degree, 45 degree, and last beta z 75 degree. Yes, beta. Solve this question here. Try once. Answer भी बचा है. Anyone? Okay. Okay. Now बचा. I'm going to solve my dear. Listen carefully. Listen carefully, beta. Okay. So what's the thing in the solution? Right. So बच्चा बेटी simple है. We'll go through this. Beta, just take in consideration. This is a reflecting surface. Right. Now, student, this is the normal. Beta, angle of incidence, angle of reflection. So, beta, this is theta. This is remains beta according to law of reflection. But take in consideration if there is no obstacle, so what you can say incident ray definitely travel like this. So angle of incidence is so beta you need to find this much angle here. So this is what you can say 180 degree minus theta. Beta incident ray is mentioned, reflected ray is mentioned. So beta for finding theta, I hope all of you remember beta formula of what? Vector A dot B. Vector A dot B. What you can say? Magnitude of A into magnitude of B into cos theta. Right now? Okay. So beta here you can simply apply here. Cos theta is what beta? Vectors A dot vectors B upon magnitude of vectors A into magnitude of vectors B. Simple beta. So I can say beta here theta is what? Theta beta is 180 minus theta. Keep in your mind, bacha, buddy. I'll use beta this one in last. So you can say bacha cos theta vectors A. Vectors A bacha mention 1 by 2 I cap plus root 3 by 2 j cap. This is vectors A dot vectors B bacha ji 1 by 2 I cap minus root 3 by 2 j cap upon beta mod of A into mod of B. Beta here you will find here. Magnitude of vectors A bacha. Coefficient of x beta. Coefficient of x whole square plus beta coefficient of y whole square here. So what you can say bacha? 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4. So this is nothing but 1 only. This is what you can say bacha? 1 only here. Okay. So this is beta magnitude of vectors B bacha. Again you can say 1 by 2 whole square plus root 3 by 2 whole square. So this is remains same 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4, which is remains 1 only. So this is remains 1 beta. So you can write students finally over here that is cos theta. Just 2 beta dot product 1 by 2, 1 by 2 beta, 1 by 2 only. Beta minus here. What you can say minus 3 by 2 upon 1 beta only. So this is right. Cos theta is what? Minus 1 by 2. And theta is what? 180 degree minus 2 theta. Yes, beta. As I said here, just replace in last. So what you can say my dear? Cos of 180 minus 2 theta minus 1 by 2. So I hope all of you remember here. Cos of 180 degree minus theta beta. What we can say? What we can see minus cos theta here. So beta what you can say? Minus 2 theta is equals to minus 1 by 2. Cancel here. So beta, you can see this is what 1 by 2 bacha party. So you can replace here in fact. Beta, what you can say this is what 60 degree. So finally beta, you can write over here. Yeah. This is 2 theta is equals to 60. So theta is equals to beta 30 degree. Theta is equals to what, my dear? 30 degree. Yeah. So beta, America is correct answer. Student, America is correct answer. Note down solution here. RB Kucha. It's a good question. If you understand RB Kucha, then just write in chat box yes or no. Yes, beta. Note down RB Kucha. Entire solution of this question. It's a good question, my dear. Yes, RB. Okay, RB, are you writing solution or already you have written? Okay, okay. I can say SR0. Okay, SR0. Okay, SR0, you are available. I was thinking you maybe you are not available. Okay, so beta, one last question, beta, for today class. Good, 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 good. J Advanced 2022. Okay, so this is literally, it's a very good lecture, beta. What are the questions here 1982 till now? Asked in, I can say, asked by J on plane mirror. I solved all the questions. This is the last question one. This is one last question, beta. So this is what, my dear? JEE Advanced 2022. What was the party? 2022. Okay. So see what solution. Again, yeah, it's very tough to just draw entire diagram, my dear, right? So, but just I'm telling you, just listen here once. Three plane mirrors of an equilateral triangle with each of side L, right? There is a small hole at a distance L greater than 0 from one of the corners as shown in the figure. I'll write here questions entire. Three plate mirrors, three plane mirrors from EQ from an equilateral triangle with with each side each side of length beta G capital L. Each side of length with a capital L. Right. Okay. There is there is a small there is a small hole at at a at a distance L greater than 0 from one of the corners as shown in diagram as shown in as shown in diagram as shown in diagram. Okay. A ray a ray of light a ray of light is a ray of light is through passed through the hole at angle theta and can only come out only come out through the same hole. The cross section the cross section of the mirror configuration mirror configuration and the ray of light lie on the same plane lie on the same plane बच्चा okay what's the question बच्चा option which of the following statements is are correct beta more than one answer is correct which of the following statement statement is are correct beta this is option number first the ray of light will come out for theta is equals to 30 degree for 0 less than L less than capital L. 0 beta less than small l less than capital L. I'll see how this is. Option first which is now yeah option number second. There is there is there is an angle for small l is equals to L by 2 at which at which the ray the ray of at which the ray of light will come come out after two reflection after two reflection okay option C my dear option C the light the ray of light will never come out for theta is equals to 60 degree and L is equals to L by 3. The ray of light will come out for theta is equals to 60 degree and 0 less than L less than capital L by 2 after 6 reflections. After 6 reflections. Right, my dear? Okay. Now here I'm going to draw a diagram, bacha. It's advanced 2022 year. Literally, it's a good question. Yes, but geometry applicable only. I can say. So this is beta. I can say sides of the. There are three plane mirrors. There are three beta plane mirror. Right. This is beta. I can say mention student. This angle is theta. This length students also mention. This is L only. Yes, beta. This is also L. This is remains L, right? Okay. So beta, we'll go here one by one, options wise. Now beta, this is diagram. Now beta, I'm taking in consideration here options A. What says the ray of light will come out for theta is 30 degree for which 0 less than L less than L. Beta. Okay. So first you can take beta angle of incidence over here. First student, you have to take angle of incidence through the hole, which is what 30 degree. If this is 30 beta, so you can easily say this ray finally falls over here. So according to concept of alternate angle, my dear, you can say this angle is what remains 30 degree. As we know everyone, this is the mirror made of what? I can say three strips of plate mirror and in the form of an equilateral triangle, right? So you can say easily this angle is what? 60 degree. This is 60, this is 30 here. So you can say easily this is what? 45, 90 degrees. This is 60, this is 30, this is what? 90 degree. Yeah, study, I can see last study beta. I said principle of law of reversibility. Principle of law of reversibility. Now beta, this ray will go inside, right? Now beta, but and ray retrace back. This is what you can say principle of reversibility. Ray is what? Reflect back, bacha. So you can see, my dear, options A is correct. Ray of light will come out for theta is equals to 30 degree. Correct, beta. You can say options 1 is correct. You can say, my dear, option 1 is correct. Okay. Have a look. I can see beta options number B. What says? There is an angle. There is an angle for L is equals to L by 2 at which ray of light will come out after two reflections. Beta, what you can say after two reflections here. Okay. So beta L by 2 beta what does it mean here? Just again here, I'll make one more diagram. Good beta, SR01. Uh, now beta, again this is what I can see an equilateral triangle. So what is bacha part? This is what L by 2. Side is what? L by 2. So you can say, bacha, it's a midpoint. This is also L by 2. And this is also, you can say, L by 2. Okay. So your angle of incidence, bacha, party. What you will take? This angle of incidence. 60 degree. This is what student will take. This angle of incidence, which is equals to 60 degree. So this is 60, bacha. You can see easily, beta, from alternate angle concept. This is remains 60 degree. This is remains 60 degree. If this is 60, bacha, so this is what? An equilateral triangle. So this is remains, you can write, this is, you can write, my dear, 60 degree. This is 60, this is here. So this is what formation of, you can say again, an equilateral triangle. This angle also you can write, which is equals to 60 degree, which is equals to 60 degree. Okay, fine. Now, which this here, student, you have to draw. Students, here, you have to draw normal. Student, here you have to draw normal, right? So this is normal here. So what you can see, this angle is what? 30 here, because you know entire angle normal what? Making from any surface is 90 degree. So this is 60, this is 30. This is 60, this is 30. So now beta, just go through bit. Again, this angle will rose, I can say ray will continue. So this is what remains bit, I can say 30 degree according to law of reflection. So this is 60 here. So this ray beta what? You can say this ray beta what? Again here will goes and passes through here only. Passes through here only. So beta, this is what you can say beta 30 here. Again, you can draw one normal over here. So you can see this is also 30. This is also 30. 60, 60, yeah. So again, you can see this is what 60 and this is what, my dear, 60. Wait, I got this both of you. This is what, my dear, you can say 60 degree. This is also beta what you can say 60 degree. What's in the question here? If L is L by 2, so there is an angle for which L is equal to L by 2 at which ray of light will come out after two reflection. Yes, correct, Nair. But this is the first reflection. This is what you can see second reflection. This is the first reflection beta. This is what second reflection here. So you can say options Bombay is also correct. Option Bombay beta also correct here. Literally, that's a good question here. It's a good question, Mr. Bhatti. So you can see, my dear, option Bombay is also correct. Okay, but I have a look at. I can see options number C. What say the ray of light will never come out. Theta is equals to what? 60 degree. And sides is what? You can say L is L by 3. Now, but again here, I'll make one more diagram. So this is, I can say, beta, here I'm going to discuss. I can say C and D, both options. Here, bacha, I'm going to discuss bacha, C and D, both options together only. So first here, I'll make diagram. Beta what? L by 3 near, I can say L by 3, L by 3. L by 3, and this is one more beta. Yes. Now, so you can say bacha party. This is what? L by 3, my dear. This is also the charge. L by 3. This is also, you can see L by 3. Right? Listen carefully. Yaar. It's a good question. Bacha. Okay. So now I'm taking consideration here. Now I'm taking consideration. In fact, beta, B I'm going to solve basically. We'll get also answer of C as well. So theta what? I can say incident angle. Initially, student, I'm considering here incident angle which is equals to 60 degree. Right. Uh, so yes, beta, big. So now bacha, this is incident angle here, from here only. So this ray beta finally falls over here. Right. So you can see this angle of incidence is how much is studio? This angle of incidence which is equals to 60 degree. So according to basic geometry, you can say but Chinese law of I can say better, sorry, not law of reflection, alternate angle here. So this is what you can write remains 60 degree. So this is 60, this is what was party remains 60 only. Right. Okay. So bacha, if this is 60 here, so what you can say? This is beta an equilateral triangle here, so this is remains 60. So you can write bacha party, this angle is also 60 here. For an equilateral triangle. No, simply beta. I'm just applying here geometry here. This is 60 beta. This is again 60. This is 60. This is what remains 60 here. I hope all of you got it. Now beta again here. This ray will definitely will not stop over here. So student, you need to draw what? Normal. You need to draw what? Normal. Now, bachcha part, you can say this condition beta. Right now, ray will go like this. Okay. In fact, here you have just make beta horizontal beta only horizontal rays. Only horizontal rays. Okay. So ray definitely beta will not stop over here. Ray beta what will definitely not stop over here. So that's how what you can say. This ray beta further do reflection over here. And this is what L by 3. This is what L by 3. Now what's what you have to draw beta one normal over here. So this is beta you can say 30 degree. This is remains 30 beta. So again you can see beta just draw student one normal from here. So you can see this angle is also 30 degree. And this angle is what student again 30 degree. Again, what you can see, this is what remains 30 degree. Okay, so bacha ji, if this is 60 here, so you can easily write. You can easily write, bacha, this is what remains 60 degrees. So this is what beta 30 degree. Okay, but this will not stop over here, bacha. You can see angle of incidence is what 30 beta. So angle of reflection also remains 30. This is what remains 30. Yeah. You can see this is what remains 60. This is what remains 60. If this is 60 is showing, so again you can say this angle is what also remains 60. This is what again remains 60. Now beta, for here bacha particle will not stop over here, right? And particle again beta perform. Particle again which are what? Performing a reflection. And finally beta will come out from this hole. Right. Okay. So beta, how many reflection here? Just count. Beta first reflection here first, beta G second, third reflection, fourth reflection, fifth reflection, and one more beta here only. So this is six correct here. So I can say beta options D is correct, C beta G incorrect. Bacha G, what you can see option D is correct, C is incorrect. Why C incorrect? Because they mention here in the C options. The ray of light will never come out at what? Theta is equals to 60 degree. The ray of light will never come out for what? Theta is equals to 60 degree. So with the answer for this question, what you can say? A, B and G. A, B and D beta. C is incorrect here. So this is my dear. I'm very happy to share all of you till now watching this one live session Bacha Party. All the very best. Now, soon I'm going to terminate your class. Means I'm going to stop your live session. Hare Krishna, everyone. God bless you all.